Hey Calgary, spring is almost here. The days are getting longer and the sun is shining brighter. It's that time of year when we start to feel the warmth creeping back into our lives. Say goodbye to winter's chill and hello to sunshine. The snow is starting to melt, and soon the parks will be filled with green grass and blooming flowers. Soon we'll be enjoying picnics and bike rides. Families will be out and about making the most of the beautiful weather. It's a time for outdoor fun and reconnecting with nature. But wait, before you put away your winter boots, let's talk about those warm spells and how they can be tricky. The Chinook winds bring a sudden rise in temperature, which can be both a blessing and a challenge. Remember, we live in a place with wild temperature swings. One day it might feel like spring, and the next, winter could make a comeback. These fluctuations can catch us off guard if we're not prepared. That warm sun feels great, but it can lead to some unexpected problems. Melting snow creates puddles which can turn into icy patches overnight. It's important to stay vigilant and watch your step. Don't worry though, I'm here to break it down so you can be prepared. We'll go over what to expect and how to handle these changes with ease. We'll cover everything from potholes to potential floods, so you can enjoy the spring thaw without any worries. Potholes can appear suddenly, making driving a bit of a challenge. And with the melting snow, there's always a risk of minor flooding in some areas. We all love a good Chinook, right? These warm winds are like a breath of fresh air, lifting our spirits and giving us a taste of the warmer days ahead. They bring that warm air and melt the snow, making us feel like winter is finally over. It's a wonderful feeling, but it's also a reminder to stay cautious. But these sudden changes in temperature can cause issues we need to be aware of. Cracked pavements and flooded areas are common during this time, so it's essential to stay informed and take necessary precautions. So, let's dive in and learn how to stay safe and prepared. We'll share tips on how to navigate the changing weather, protect your home from potential water damage, and ensure your daily commute remains smooth and safe. Stay tuned, Calgary, and get ready to embrace the warmth with confidence. Have you ever noticed those pesky potholes that seem to pop up overnight in the spring? They seem to appear out of nowhere, don't they? One day the road looks fine, and the next, it's like a minefield of bumps and holes. Well, they are a prime example of what happens when we get those freeze-thaw cycles. These cycles are particularly common in regions that experience fluctuating temperatures during the spring and fall seasons. Here's the science: water expands when it freezes. This is a fundamental property of water, and it's crucial to understanding why potholes form. So, when water seeps into cracks in the pavement and then freezes, it pushes against the pavement, making the cracks bigger. This process is gradual but relentless, as each freeze-thaw cycle exacerbates the damage. Then when the temperature rises and the ice melts, it leaves behind a void, and that's how we get potholes. The pavement collapses into these voids, creating those annoying and often dangerous holes in the road. These freeze-thaw cycles can wreak havoc on our roads, sidewalks, and even our homes. The damage isn't limited to just the roads we drive on. It can affect any structure exposed to the elements. The constant expanding and contracting can weaken structures over time, leading to costly repairs. This includes not just roads and sidewalks, but also the foundations of buildings and homes. That's why it's essential to understand this process, so we can take steps to minimize the damage. Preventative maintenance, such as sealing cracks and improving drainage, can go a long way in mitigating the effects of freeze-thaw cycles. In the next section, we'll explore another potential risk: flooding. Flooding can be just as destructive, if not more so, and understanding how to prepare for it is crucial for protecting our infrastructure and homes. Now let's talk about those Chinooks again. These warm winds are a unique feature of the region, bringing a sudden and welcome change in temperature during the cold winter months. While they bring welcome warmth, they can also cause rapid snowmelt. This sudden rise in temperature can turn a snowy landscape into a slushy mess in a matter of hours. And when all that snow melts quickly, it's got to go somewhere, right? The water from the melting snow starts to flow down streets and sidewalks, creating streams where there were none before. That's where flooding comes in. The rapid influx of water can overwhelm drainage systems and lead to significant flooding in urban areas. As the snow melts, the water flows into rivers and streams, which can overflow their banks. This is especially problematic in areas with large amounts of snow accumulation. Plus, if the ground is still frozen, it's harder for the water to soak in, adding to the flooding risk. The frozen soil acts like a barrier, preventing the water from being absorbed and causing it to pool on the surface. Another concern is ice jams. These occur when large chunks of ice break off and start to move downstream. When large chunks of ice break up in rivers and streams, they can clump together and create a dam, blocking the flow of water. This blockage can cause water to back up and create a temporary but significant rise in water levels. This can cause water levels to rise rapidly upstream, leading to flooding in surrounding areas. The sudden rise in water levels can catch people off guard, making it a dangerous situation for those living nearby. Emergency services often have to step in to rescue people and protect property. Sandbags and other flood prevention measures are commonly used to try and mitigate the damage. Communities come together during these times, with volunteers and neighbors helping each other out. It's a reminder of the resilience and solidarity that can emerge in the face of natural disasters. Once the floodwaters recede, the cleanup begins. It's a long and arduous process, but with the help of the community, life slowly returns to normal. Education and preparedness are key in preventing future floods. Schools and community programs play a vital role in teaching people how to stay safe and protect their homes. While the beauty of winter and the power of nature are awe-inspiring, it's important to be aware of the potential dangers. By understanding the risks and being prepared, we can enjoy the season while staying safe. Section 4. Protect your home from winter's last hurrah. Okay, so we've learned about the potential dangers of rapid warming in Calgary. Now let's focus on what you can do to protect yourself and your property. First and foremost, be prepared for the unexpected. Check your sump pump to make sure it's working correctly. Clear any snow and ice away from your foundation to prevent water from seeping in. Next, take steps to protect your belongings. If you live in a flood-prone area, consider moving valuables to higher ground. You can also purchase flood insurance for added peace of mind. Section 5. Be prepared, Calgary. Being prepared for the spring thaw isn't just about protecting your home, it's about being ready for anything. Pack an emergency kit with essentials like water, food, a flashlight, and a first aid kit. You never know when you might need them. Remember, knowledge is power. Stay informed about weather forecasts and potential hazards. The City of Calgary has excellent resources available online and through their alert system. By taking these simple steps, you can enjoy the warmer weather while minimizing your risk. Remember, a little preparation goes a long way. Section 6. Stay safe, stay informed. As we welcome the spring thaw, let's also remember that safety comes first. Be cautious around rivers and streams, as water levels can change rapidly. Never attempt to drive through flooded roads and keep children and pets away from fast-moving water. Stay connected with your neighbors and check on those who may need assistance. By working together and looking out for one another, we can navigate the challenges of the spring thaw safely. Remember, Calgary is a resilient city, and together we can overcome any obstacle. Section 7. Calgary, let's weather this together. Calgary, we've got this. Spring is a time for renewal and a fresh start. By understanding the science behind those freeze-thaw cycles and taking some simple precautions, we can all enjoy the warmer weather safely. Let's work together to keep our city strong and vibrant, no matter what Mother Nature throws our way. Remember, Calgary is a community that cares. Let's look out for one another, stay informed, and embrace the season with a spirit of resilience and preparedness. Stay safe and have a wonderful spring, everyone.